So my son William is very keen on selling cars from home. We've got a little red Fiesta which has just came in part exchange.
So we can sort all this out then, and then...
Yeah, we'll get it all sorted for you. As I say, wheels are already done. We'll do the bodywork. Might take a day or two.
Get it validated, and then I'll take it down to St Mary's, get a few photos and that.
St Mary's, huh?
We earmarked him that nice little Corsa to buy from us, which was traded in. It's part exchange, Corsa limited edition.
I've sold the second car, so I thought, wait, may as well take the main seat. Really? May as well take over, right?
Wait, that's not your seat.
What do you mean, I'm here?
What do you mean take over?
Wait, I've sold the second car. Next for the third, man. There's another car that's came in, and I was thinking we could possibly buy it for the next car.
We as in you?
Isn't me, yes.
What kind of car is that?
Hyundai 10. Lovely blue colour as well.
Did it come in part X to where at Select?
Yeah. It's like, I took it in part X.
Did you?
Yeah. So
you got your eye on it?
Well, yeah, it's nice car, not that much work. Lovely people who owned it. It's just had a new clutch 3 weeks ago, so it seemed like quite a good car.
So do you want to have a quick look around that now?
Yeah. Right, Dad, car's just over here. As you can see it, gleaming in that blue. It's a different colour, isn't it?
It's a nice colour blue, that.
It's a standy out colour. It's not like the BMW Estral blue where you can see it quite often. But I mean, the previous owners, they bought a Swift off her. And they actually only live around the corner. They live in East Hartford.
Really?
Yeah, just around the corner. So...
Trade Cars Newcastle, who are them again? Who's Trade Cars Newcastle? Shout out to Trade Cars Newcastle. Yeah. I can't think who owns that. We'll probably know them.
They're probably nice, but as far as, obviously it's the steel wheels, so it's the plastic trims. Right. So I had it down just to replace the trims and just make them look a bit fresher, do you know what I mean?
Do those wheel trims come off, or do you have to undo the caps, the nuts?
I think...
Take the nuts off?
I think nuts are off and then they'll come off.
Right, what you need to do with them is you need to take the wheels trims off. Right, the Valtas will do that. Mm-hmm. And then you spray the wheel behind it, tell them to rub it all down, they'll have some wire wool. Spray the steel wheel behind it, and then the wheel behind it.
Ah, that look better.
A little mint. And then what you do is they'll then rub the wheel trim down if there's any marks, and they'll spray the wheel trim bright silver. So you'll have bright silver wheel trim, and in the background the steel wheel will look like brand new.
Black, yeah. That's a good idea, that.
How are the tyres? Have you checked the tyres?
Haven't checked the tyres, but to be honest with you, I mean, just...
Do you know what
that's a brand new tyre, that.
What's the MOT on it? Is it good MOT?
I'll have to check that one.
You need to check these things, because that all affects, depending on if it's got no MOT and it was going to go through, but to be honest, it looks like a nice little car, isn't it?
The only thing I remember was this mark here, which, as you can see, it's a tiniest little, it's a touch-in. It's
not there.
Some scratches, which I think when I took it in, I had it down as paint in that area for the scratches in the door.
I would just, you know that because it's so minor, if we've got that colour mixed there, that blue colour, and just dot that in, just there and there, tiny little dots on there, you wouldn't even see it. It's really clean, the car.
And then there's also on that same point, there's a dent just on the line there, which I had down for it as well. Right, just behind that white scratch. And then, honestly, I remember this car.
Where's it? Oh, I can see the dent, yeah. Yeah, so the dent man would come and he'd just get that little dent off there. Yeah, which does it. So you wouldn't paint that.
Lovely sticker on the back as well.
Do you know who that is?
Do the impression.
You'd have to do the impression?
No, I couldn't. You would have to.
Can Andy do the impression?
I can do the Raggy.
Raggy? Who's Raggy? Do you know why that's on the back of the car? Is this a Scooby-Doo model?
No, it's just, some people love Scooby-Doo, and this must be one of them die-hard fans.
Do you know the Nissan Micra bought a special edition now called a Wave?
Right.
So it was a Micra Wave. Seriously.
Is that a dad joke for Father's Day?
No, it's not even a Father's Day dad's joke. There was a Nissan Micra Wave. That was what they did it, but obviously they hadn't worked out with a Micra Wave. Right? True story. But why have we got Shaggy on the back there? Do you know?
I never really spoke to him about it, to be honest with you.
Would you leave that on there?
I do. No, I would take it off. Be better for photos.
You know who's missing off there? Fred, Wilma,
and the van, whatever that's called.
Mystery Machine.
The Mystery Machine. This is the Mystery Machine.
Wilma. Who's the other one? Daphne. Daphne.
She was the one with us.
And then when they were running out of views, they brought in Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo.
The little Scooby Doo's little cousin or something. Yeah. Oh. They were the best cartoons, you know. You missed out.
I never really watched Scooby Doo, mate.
You know your favourite cartoon when you were young?
What, SpongeBob?
Yeah. And what was the other one you used to watch?
I don't know.
Dora the Explorer. You loved Dora the Explorer. You loved a bit of Dora. Can you unlock the car?
Yeah, let's unlock it. Obviously, there was a couple more things I want to mention. Was I had the mirror just to polish that. That'll come out with a polish, I think.
Yeah, that'll polish off.
And then as far as the front end went, I mean, it's the type of car which it won't have many stone chips on the bonnet. It's a clean car, like a couple of touch-ins. Do
you know what you do as well? Get the Valters as well. You see the arms here? What they'll do is, they'll put a bit of wire wool on those, okay? See where it's rusty?
Yeah.
Put a bit of wire wool on there. They'll put some paper behind the windscreen like that, okay? And then they can just do that, or they can unbolt them from there, and then they'll just spray them, so they'll end up nice and black.
Yeah, I had that down on the list. I forgot about that, but I didn't know what would do with them. I didn't, because you wouldn't want to replace it, would you?
No, they'll just do that.
And then the only thing I had on the inside was, if it wants to open.
Is that the right key?
Definitely the right key. It's just a.
So you need to check that lock because it looks like the central locking's not doing that thing.
The driver's seat has these little holes, which I know you could probably just touch in. You wouldn't replace the base.
Yeah, it's Chris Hare could do those. The Auto Magician.
Oh yes.
So he'll fill those with a little bit of fibre, which will have a little bit of blue in, and he'll just do a little magic repair on there. It'll not be like brand new, but it'll just, you wouldn't see them. Any other questions about this? So you're talking touch in, the Valters will do the wheels.
Yep, and the wipers on the would we bother with this dent? It's so minor, you can barely even see it.
I don't think you would, no. If the dent man come here, you'd say, I wouldn't even bother doing that.
And then the seat's been answered, then yeah.
You speak to Chris Hare about the seat.
It's good to go, this one, I think.
Yeah, and then you need service and MOT.
Service MOT, so there's no paint?
No paint and no advisories on the MOT, so if, like we said on the first one, if there's something what needs done, we can
Get it sorted.
Just get it done, but if the tyres and everything look alright.
Well, I felt that back one, I mean, that one's got loads of tread, and then this one, that's the same, it's got loads of tread. Right, okay. The only thing is, the couple who part X'd it, they don't do many miles. Right. So if the tyres, they might have loads of tread, but they might be perished, you know, with the age, and they might be cracking, so they'll pick it up. Like but as far as the actual, that one's got a little bit less than the rest. That's a brand new tyre, that. It's literally, yeah, they won't come up with the tread.
Right, well I think that could be a third car.
Yeah. Several days later.
So, how's your week been?
My week? We might have to start again.
So simply, how was your week?
How was my week? My week's been, it's been good. Yeah, it's been good. Monday was a write-off because obviously last week we did the awards, which was on the Thursday night. We got highly commended in one category, which was for Garage of the Year. So we did that, but that was, that was a bit of a late night of overindulgence with partying with the lads. And then obviously I went down to the F1. So that was, that was another heavy day. So by the time I left there at about 5 in the morning, drove back from Oxford. So thinking I would get back to work for about 11, which I did. But I was a bit of a write-off. So I think I did a sharp disappearing act and got myself home for about 1 o'clock, where I spent the rest of the day. So Monday was a write-off. Tuesday was good. We had a good guest on the Dealer Way podcast, what we do, a guy called Greg, and he specialises in like performance cars. He's based in Essex. So he was good to interview because we do those once a week, and I think we're on episode 29 now. I would say probably 95% of the guests who we get on there who are business operators and business owners, if you like, all started selling cars from home. They all started from home, selling cars from the driveway, got a small unit, and their businesses grew from there, and they're all very successful and they do very well. But they've like mastered the art, and it's not really difficult because the secret is you buy a car, you prepare it, and you sell it, and the bit in the middle is called profit. That's the secret. It's not hard. It's not like we're manufacturing anything. You know, like for like a spaceship or something, you've got to be really clever. The motor trade's it's not difficult. Yeah, you're laughing, but it's true. Do you think it looks difficult?
I respect different industries. You know, it's not my specialism, but people who are skilled make things look easy, I think. So.
Well, you edit these videos, and what you do, that's like an art, and that is a special skill. But you know, buying a car and putting it through a body shop and a workshop and getting it validated and advertising it, there's not really do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Not like a doctor. But on that note, when I first came in the motor trade, 15 years ago, people said, you can make doctors' wages. That was always the rumour. So you get have salesmen who do really, really well, who earn lots of money and earn more money than doctors. But I don't know what kind of level of doctor. What else to do? Yeah, so the podcast, yeah, so that they go out weekly, we record them. We normally record one today, but we haven't got a guest lined up for today because I left it to Martin and Stephen. I think they were going to organise one, and then last night we realised we didn't have anyone, so I don't think we're recording one because we normally do it at 2 o'clock on a Friday and they go out the following Wednesday. So, yeah, but if anybody's going to watch it, unless you're interested in coming in the motor trade or behind the scenes of the motor trade, it's probably not really very interesting to anybody. But we do have a bit of a laugh. What I'm doing this morning is William's on his 3rd car, bless him. So he sold the little red Fiesta. He's quite happy. We've done the Corsa, and on that video it was very good because Peter took the time to show William about the VAT and tax. So if William was planning on selling a few cars from home, we know what the way to do it, and then showed, you know, the VAT breakdown, which was very interesting, which I thought was actually interesting as well. It was quite good. So, but his next car is the little, I keep getting mixed up between Hyundais and Kias. I shouldn't really be a car dealer because I don't really know. Sometimes I get mixed up. So he's probably driven it because he's sneaky, but I'm going to jump in it and I'm going to take that for a little run around the block just to double check that it's okay for him, because I don't want him to be, Dad, you've sold us a lemon.
On that, when you do a test drive, what is it that you're looking for, what you listen out for, like what's a red flag that pops up when you do a test drive for a car like this?
That's a good question. Brakes. Yeah, brakes. So you want the brakes to the car just to brake nice and smoothly, for definite. Car drives in a straight line, so you don't want it like going that way or that way. You want your steering wheel nice and centre. Gearbox. So you don't want it like clunking in the gearbox. You want a nice smooth gearbox, I would say. Your clutch pedal. Sometimes you get like a biting point on your clutch pedal. So I think that car's had a new clutch put in anyway, so that clutch will be fine. But normally, yeah, you'd check the clutch. I remember when we used to buy cars back in the day when we first set up, and my wife and I would go out, and Jane used to check all the cars, and she was thorough. So she would check seatbelts are working, she would check the electric windows, central locking, lights, radio, aircon, just all the basics. But they're the ones where sometimes, you know, if you're not checked, and if you're buying a car or you're taking a car in part exchange and you put it through the workshop and you find out the window switch doesn't work, and then the aircon doesn't work, or the heater doesn't blow on number 3, or when it goes on to, you're in 4th gear and it seems to jump out of 4th gear, they're all the ones where on a car that's a little bit older, it's worth just taking for a test drive. So, I am now out in William's 3rd little car, what he's going to be attempting to sell from our house. This nice little Hyundai. It's the hottest day of the year so far today. Blue skies, red hot. So I've got the aircon on, and the first thing I've checked to see what's working is the aircon, and that's nice and cold, which is good. So that's all spot on for him. And I've had the radio on already.
Then you'll love playing.
Yeah, radio's fine. Really nice, actually. It's a nice interior. It's got a bit of blue in it, which is good. And it's got cruise control. And it's actually very nippy. Gearbox is fine. It's not clunky. It's just nice. Yeah, it's good, this. The clean little car, they're practical, these. I think you find with these Hyundais and Kias that they've got a good specification compared to some other brands. So you've got like electric windows, front and rear, electric mirrors, which is good. Lights, they're all spot on. She thinks I'm flashing at her in front, but I'm not. And it's got a little changer thing on the dial. It tells you when to change gear, as if you didn't know, but that's probably something to do with the economy, saving the planet. That window's fine. I'll not put the passenger window down because there's a camera sticking to it. This is actually our 3rd test drive on a car for William to sell from home. And if anybody's seen the Fiesta video, we had one camera which fell off. And the Corsa video, we had a problem with the filming of the Corsa video as well. But because the YouTube channel is quite new, we're naturally going to have a couple of little teething problems. So believe it or not, this camera has got this camera. This car's got 4 cameras in it. We've got a camera on the screen. We've got another camera there. We've got a camera there. And we've got a camera here. So if one falls down, we've still got another 3. What an amazing day it is today. Blue skies. Temperature feels like it could be in Spain. Now I have got the aircon on, but it's actually red hot in here. Which doesn't help. That's better. Zebra crossings. She waved, but he didn't. Now that's a question you can put in the comments. If you cross on a zebra crossing, do you think it's polite to wave at the people who've stopped, or do you just think, well, they've got to stop anyway and you don't have to wave? Personally, I don't wave, but I'm just miserable. But I'm just get this car up the cobalt. We're going to get it into 5th gear. Perfect. Just drives really smooth. It's not pulling to the left, not pulling to the right. Brakes are fine. This car is a lovely little car for him to sell. Won't have any problems. Drives in a nice straight line. Now we're just approaching Redgate Lodge, Shiremore, which is at the top here at the roundabout. Which is in front of me, and we'll go around the roundabout. And what they're doing is they're building opposite the garage a brand new service station, which is good, which is just on the grass on the field opposite, which is it's going to be good for the garage because it's going to have lots of electric charging points. I think there's an M&S food going in there and a drive-through Costa. And then we recently got told by the guy who's doing the contract work on there that they're putting a Popeye's chicken in and a spa. So I don't know. So it's all going to be one big surprise. But it's better than an empty field. But this car, I actually think this car drives better than the Fiesta and the Corsa. If I was going to buy a car personally, I would have one of these. And I honestly mean that. This is a great little car. I think smaller cars make you want to drive faster. I drive a big car and I just drive slow everywhere I go. But in this car, because it's nippy, I just feel as though you just want to put your foot down, which is not very good. Yeah, it's got loads. It's great. So William will get this. I think I don't think there's any paint work on this to be done. I don't think there is. So you'll get it in for service and MOT, which I think he's got booked into Bosch. And I think he might have Adam. Adam's possibly doing the service and MOT on it. So we'll see how he gets on with that. Shiremore Farm's on my left here, and there's loads of people sitting outside in the beer garden having nice cold, ice cold beers on the hottest day of the year, which is what we should be doing instead of being at work driving around in little Hyundais. But never mind.
Right, so obviously I'm at the Bosch service centre up at our main site in Shiremore. I do have the blue Hyundai i10 that's in the workshop. So Adam, my good friend, he's working on it as we speak. So what we're going to do is we're going to go speak to him, find out what the car needs, sort of price I'm looking at, because obviously we're going to go and, well, resell it. So he's just, well, round the back here. I tell you what, it's been hot these past couple of days, hasn't it? I'm sweating. I've got my shorts on. And yeah, it's nice for a change though. Nice for a change. Adam should be in this corner. He's been a very good friend of mine since school. And there he is, right there, working on his. As you can see, he's a Toon supporter.
Oh, yep, got the badge in.
It's got the Toon badge on the back.
You always got to get the badge in.
How we do, mate?
Not bad. Just got this little Hyundai i10 for a service and rear discs and pads, I believe.
Is that what it's getting? Discs and pads?
Yeah.
Anything else, or is that it?
Just oil and filter, just a little service. So I've just topped me levels up there.
Yeah.
All coolant, all screen wash.
It's a good little car, isn't it, man?
That's a nice little clean car, to be fair. Just have a little look around. There's no significant oil leaks of such sort, anything like that. Any coolant leaks, nothing. It's looking clean so far, mate.
When I drove it drove mint.
Yeah.
It drove mint. I can see you in this car.
Oh, I don't know about
this
that.
Brings the colour out. The blue brings the colour out in your eyes.
A little bit too small.
Look, he's got baby blue eyes. It brings the colour out.
I'll tell you what. Have a sniff of this screen wash, mate.
Have a sniff of it?
Like it,
Why don't you have a drink of it instead?
No. Doesn't smell very nice.
Right, well,
it smells like a bedroom a bit.
I'll tell you what, I'll just leave you with Anthony.
Yeah.
And just do the work, and I'll see you when it's. I'll come back when it's done.
No bother, mate.
Right.
No bother.
See you later.
Always skiving out of work. It's fucking honestly. So what I'm doing is checking if there's any springs broken, any coils fractured, or even corrosion. This is a good method for checking wheel bearings. You'll either hear it or you'll feel it in the spring. So if you spin the wheel and get your hand on the spring there, you'll feel a vibration coming up through the strut and into the spring, and that'll indicate you've got a dodgy wheel bearing. Just same again, have a feel, any springs broken, corrosion. Have a quick look at the brakes, see if there's any corrosion on the brakes, any lips, see what the pad thickness is. It's all good. Have a little check of the ball joints. This will be checking your track rod end, your suspension arm bushes. And once again, little spin, hand on the coil, just check the wheel bearing. Well, obviously know it's getting rear P's and D's, so yeah, they are pretty corroded.
Is that something the wheels asked for, the P's and D's?
Yeah.
Or?
I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you can see the sort of pad lines there. It's just where the pad's wearing away and just scoring the disc. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. And check the tyre pressures. Always like to check the pressures before I go up in the air, because say if this tyre has got like lower PSI than the rest, it indicates that it's got a leak somewhere, you know what I mean? Yeah. Gives us a good start. We'll be setting at 36 PSI all around. I thought you were away.
I know, I'm just popping back. What does Shearer do with pressure?
Pressure? Pressure's for tyres. What pressure? It's always trying to get involved, It's always trying to get involved. So there's no pressures that were drastically low there, so I'm not expecting any leaks of such sort in the tyre.
All looks good?
Yep, all looks good so far, mate. So now that we're under the car, first thing we're going to look at is these springs. Same again as the fronts, any corrosion, slight corrosion there, but it's not a problem. It hasn't been snapped. Same with this side. Slight little corrosion there, but it's not a problem again. We're also looking at the shockers there, just see if there's any oil dripping down or any mists of such sort. But they're all good as well. Also have a look at the brake pipes, which are just running here across. It's all right. Yeah, you can see the discs there. They're a bit just warped and just done. Yeah, they've had their time. Just have a quick look at the exhaust. It's a bit of rust. There's no problem with that. This center flexi, that could be a problem.
Is that just looking at the state of it?
Yeah, just for your drop links, just here. Just want to grab it, just give it a little tug.
Drop links, yeah?
Yeah, drop links. Anti-roll bar brushes. Same again. If you give them a good tug, you should feel some movement. If it's got a fault, obviously, if it's a bit worn. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is just drop the oil. It's right here, the sump plug. Just going to take that out and drop the oil. Got a 15 mil. I'm hoping I've picked the right one. No, 17. Nope. Yeah, cut that one out. Got a 17 mil. Hopefully it's the right size. Okay, spot on. Lovely. Just a little crack. Oh, oil drain has been took. Just have to wait a minute. I'll check the tyres actually while we'll wait on the. We'll check the tyres. I've got a tread depth gauge and a bit of chalk just to mark them up with. So what we'll do is get the tread depth gauge, stick it in. We've got almost 6, so let's say 5. Stick it across all 3, so it's just looking even. Yeah, 5 all around. So bang.
That's good.
Right, 5. Yeah, 5's good. It's 1.6 the legal limit. I'd normally advise them at around maybe the 2 to the 3 mark. I'd advise them to get them changed there. But we haven't checked this tyre over. I'm just going to mark them all up and then go around and then check them for any leaks. We've got 7 on the rear here. So that indicates to me that these tyres are pretty new.
Yeah.
Now that I've marked them up, I'm just going to start here, go around the tyre and have a look if there's any punctures or anything. Just having a look at the ball joint. No rips, no tears, there's no play in it. So for checking these, we're actually looking, if you can see inside the bush, the rubber bit,
Yeah.
we're looking for that to move outside of like the sort of the outer casing, I'd call it. No, it's just going straight back into place, that's all right. It's not sticking out. This side. As you can see, it's just not moving at all. It's completely fine. No problem with that. Might want to stand back just in case it splashes everywhere. Shouldn't do that. Nice and clean. See if I can get a hand. Oh! I had it moving a bit. Had it moving a little bit.
Go on, Alan.
Oh gosh, it's coming.
It.
Oh, bit stuck. Gets a bit tight when people don't lube them up. Oh. Bit of tighten, bit of loosen, straight off. There we go. Oh, that was close. Very close. I'm going to get us a new washer for the sun plug. I will be right back.
So the will ask specifically for you to work on this car?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's always me. I think he's got.
Because you're good at what you do, Adam?
I think he's just got something against us. I think that's what it is.
Is he? Do you think he's going to be like a tricky customer? Like when he gets the car back, is he going to be a bit like?
He might be. It would be a Will thing to do. I'll say that.
How long have you known him for?
Oh, probably since I was about 12, 13 years old. So what's that? 10 years now or something like that, roughly. Almost.
Long time.
Yeah. Known him since middle school. So we've got the filter on tight. We'll make sure we tighten that sun plug. Some people like to torque tighten them, but that's all it needs. Don't have to go too tight. End up stripping the threads or snapping the head off. And we don't want any of that. Just gonna give it clean. I'm just going to clean this leftover oil as well. And then we can see if it's leaking later on after it's been driven a bit. And then rectify that leak. I'm quite happy it's just leftover oil though, that someone hasn't cleaned off.
You don't think there's anything to worry about?
Nah. Just give it a good clean. There we go, everything's nice and clean, nice and dry. Now we're ready to go down and put some oil in it. So that's full there, it's good. Full to the max. We'll give it a little salt. She's sounding beautiful, she purrs like a kitten. Purrs like a kitten.
Sounds like a kitten purring.
A bit like you will. Like a kitten, huh? Go on, give her your best kitten purr. Go on. Go on. So, unfortunately, the caliper did seize and we couldn't get it free. We had to get a new one ordered. So I've just fitted it on there. It's now back in its home, all ready to go. So now I'm just going to clean up all the discs, all this stuff, just get it all cleaned up. Spray it. Just do the other side quickly as well. Now that we've put a new brake caliper on, we might have to bleed the brakes, which is basically letting all the air out in the system. Because if you've got air in the system, there isn't going to be enough fluid to get to the brake caliper itself, which isn't going to clamp fully, and that's why your pedal feels all like spongy. We'll torque tighten them at the end. Alright, so we're just going to drop it down and have a feel of the pedal, see if it needs brake bleeding.
We will put that on, Scooby-Doo.
No, he might have actually. I wouldn't put it past him. It's the shaggy wagon. We'll get him to do his best Scooby-Doo impression when he comes back. Raggy? Raggy? I'm going to give it a road test because it doesn't actually feel bad there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little road test after. And if it isn't good, I'll brake bleed it then. So I'm just going to torque tighten them. Don't want the wheels to be falling off, do I? Now the last thing, the last very job, is to check the brake fluid. The last little thing we're going to do, just check the brake fluid level. Just here. Just so it needs a little bit more. Just a little top up. There we go, that's to the max there. And there we go. That is an oil and filter change and the rear piston pad's done. I'm going to now take it on a road test and hopefully it doesn't need brake bleed, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it needs brake bleed. Yeah, I can tell already. I can tell already.
How can you tell?
Just the softness of the pedal. Like, you can hear it there slightly. A little hiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get a brake bleed then. So that's it, the service is done, the rear brakes have been changed. We've also done a caliper and we've read the brakes. So now we're just gonna... Yeah, I know. I've made something not difficult, very difficult though. So we're just gonna go down the road quickly and just make sure there's no noise coming from the rears and the pedal feels good. Just go up and down here. Catching the pedal straight away, there's no delay in it. It's all good. Couldn't hear no noise when braking there either. It's a nice nippy little car, this.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to drive. So I'm lucky or no, I'll be picking it up. There she is, the dream, Redgate Lodge. Yeah, that feels great. And that is us all done.
Wait, should we give Will a ring?
I think we should.
Thanks for watching this episode of Honest Cars Northeast. There is loads more content on our channel, so make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all again soon. Thanks very much.